Carlucci. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, I think there's some concern about the way Brendan Belt is playing. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's
Tuesday night baseball now from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the San Francisco Giants and the New York Yankees. Yankee baseball starts now. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Matt, it's always nice to play at home, and to win the first game of a series makes it even extra special. They just got to go out and play real well and maybe keep the streak going.
Look out, and that'll give him a close shave. Now here it comes. Got him swinging in the dirt. Sanchez has it, and he makes the throw to first. Rickard is retired, and there's one away. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. HR, how do they go about ending the losing streak they're mired in?
Matt, this is a scary lineup. They've got power and they have speed. They score runs in all different ways. They hit the ball in the ballpark, and they score on balls in the gap when you have a runner at first base. That's what speed, power combination can do. This is a very tough lineup.
And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, with Matthew Ross back there, we may not see a lot of offense unless you have a game plan to expand the strike zone, because he calls out of the zone better than anybody. I shouldn't say better, I should say more than anybody in the league.
Down the third baseline. On to first, and Haps rolling now, 2 away.
Batting third. Second
digging in, Scooter Gennett. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
Just getting started here in the Bronx. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 2-2 now with 2 away, and the base is empty. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Just getting started here in the Bronx. Again, he sends it out of play. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No. It's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. There's only one guy to watch in this game. He's hitting over 400 this season, and here we are in September. We're all hearing Ted Williams' name a lot these days because of him, and that's really saying something. He's pretty much the talk of baseball, and rightfully so.
Well, they're having a good night so far. The pitcher threw a scoreless top of the first, and now he leads off with the single. This is the recipe you want.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Trevor Story is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Well, they've been on a little bit of a losing streak, but this is why you have veterans. And a veteran pitcher on the mound, he's been through this before. He knows more than anybody. He has to have a quality outing and give his team a chance to win. They need it now more than any other time.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Slater has a beat on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fourth. Left fielder.
Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Hard hit ball to second. Jeanette is there. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Kevin Pillar.
There's a fastball right over the inside corner. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Hit to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees.
Number 9.
And I'm looking down at second base at DJ LeMahieu. Talk about overlooked. Now, this guy's won Gold Gloves, and people don't even know about it. He's got tremendous range, great hands, makes all the plays.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. No score here as we play inning number 2. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting check. Shortstop.
Now in the box, Yohannes Solarte. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
It looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Edwin Encarnacion now on the season. He's hitting just over .290 coming into action here.
Encarnacion.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. No problem here. 1 away.
Batting 6.
Digging in now, Gary Sanchez. He's got that average up over the .290 mark to begin play. First offering on its way. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Rickard is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
Batting 7.
Here's big Aaron Judge.
Aaron.
Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. When we come back, Evan Long in is the third base. Longoria. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Grounded back up the middle. LeMahieu's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8. The designated hitter.
Digging in, number 5. And the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Too low, 1-0. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. That misses. 2-0.
Well, back-to-back sliders, and now he finds himself down 2-0. You know, trying to pitch him backwards, that only works if you're throwing strikes. If not, you find yourself in trouble.
Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
On the ground up the middle. LeMahieu's got it. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
Here's Buster Posey now. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. And this is taken outside for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially following up after a fastball.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The payoff pitch one more time. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it. And the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So coming to the plate, Torres. He matches up with Jeff Samardzija to get the inning underway. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed up a little high. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Swing and a liner. Foul. Set to deal on 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Rickard's on his horse. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. One gone in the inning now, and here's Didi Gregorius. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is to pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Comes set and the 0-1. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2. Squared that one up just a little late. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
You know, it's not often a guy sits in a count 0-2 and gets a base hit, and the pitcher still feels like 0-2, I got to battle. But that was the case here as he battled back, got a hit down 0-2.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Rickard is right there as he takes it for the second out. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Up next for the Yankees.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Fouled back. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
That's just a challenge fastball right there. Here it is. Hit it. Fastball up in the zone.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Yanks strand a pair. Digging in for his second at-bat, Joey Rickard comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting. Left fielder, Austin.
Digging in to try it again. Austin Slater. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And that catches the outside edge. 1-1.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
Now the pitch. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Gloved by LeMahieu. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The batter number 6, second baseman, Scooter.
Ready for another chance. Scooter Gennett. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A little bouncer. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. Sanchez gathers, and the throw to first ends the inning. Giants down in order. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Back with Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Edwin Encarnacion comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And that swung on and fouled straight back.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher.
Now batting, Gary Sanchez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pillar's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2. So digging in now, Kevin Pillar. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Well, this guy's got good stuff. He held him to no hits for a long time. To get a little dribble or start your offense going, though, that's a positive, believe it or not. Finally in the hit column.
Brandon Belt will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Oh, and he throws it away.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And he's retired 1 away. Standing in, Yonhervis Solarte. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Line toward right center. And there's a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Giants break out on top here 1-0.
RBI base hit here in the 5th inning. That's the first one to bring a run home. We're seeing quite a pitcher's duel today.
Evan Longoria.
Runners off for second. Scorched to third. Played on the backhand. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Stepping up now, number 5. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Here's Buster Posey now, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike 1.
Oh, that was a nice pitch, a changeup. First pitch, hitter was aggressive, swung right through it. That's how you get that first pitch strike, by throwing a changeup if you have an aggressive hitter.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and he missed with it. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Softly on a line to third, but little trouble handling this one down there at third as that will end. Here's big Aaron Judge. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 1-1. Here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Rickards under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in, Torres comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Ooh, and he'll try to work the inner half with the split finger, but that one nearly got him.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on in the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's Didi Gregorius. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to short. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on.
Well, that first pitch single right there is something we haven't seen much this game. Maybe they'll be more aggressive now, jumping first pitch instead of finding themselves in the hole. A lot of the at-bats we've seen in this game so far.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. In there, a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
A little 2-out rally going on right now. Back-to-back base hits, and now your runners at first and third. And let's see, maybe they'll try to steal a run here. And there's a lot of things that can still happen with 2 outs in the inning.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No runs, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is one.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Ready for another shot now, Joey Rickard. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Austin Slater stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hot shot to 3rd. Taken in by Gregorius. On to 1st, and there are 2 down.
The batter, number 6.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Scooter Gennett. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You talk about a free swinger. First pitch, and he hits a ball that's down and away and gets a base hit. Man, that's not what I'm looking for first pitch, but I got to tip my cap to him. He executed it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Giancarlo Stanton is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Rickard is there to put it away for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
First baseman.
Edwin Encarnacion now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. High in the air out to center field. Pillar's there. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Ready for another shot now, Gary Sanchez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
The 1-1 pitch. bat explodes as this has popped up. Belt has room in foul territory, makes the catch, and that'll retire. Striding in once again, Kevin Pillar. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The first baseman, number 9.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Yeah, the hitter probably doesn't like that call, but the guy on the mound, he's hit that spot all game. He earned it.
Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Here's the pitch. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
And a fastball just a bit up. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So the Giants have themselves a man aboard with 2 gone here.
Now batting
in is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he takes ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
That was 2 very good takes. I mean, those pitches are just right there, nibbled on the corners, just missed, but he had the patience to lay off them.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 5.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. In now, number 5. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. 0-1 count and the pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
But this will find the shortstop's glove for the third out of the inning. Giants leave a couple, but they're on top 1-0. Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. Longoria's got it. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Now batting,
And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Now the first pitch is in the air out toward right field. Rickard has it in his tracks. 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in once again, Didi Gregorius. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Slater has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Buster Posey now. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Chad Green has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 57, Chad Green.
And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
This is foul right side. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready once again, Joey Rickard. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on, missed. 2-1. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Little dribbler down the line, but that one rolls foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Now
stepping up to the plate, Austin Slater. Into the windup and the pitch. Bounce to first. Fielded by Encarnacion, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Heading after it is Rickard, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. In comes Rickard. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
That's a big leadoff hit late in the game right there. Now you're down 1. You get the leadoff guy on. Now he can do a lot of things. Will he steal? Will they bunt him over? Will he score on a gapper? Maybe score on a home run. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how they get him home.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
And he misses there. 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Aaron Hicks. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. They got a little something working here, Matt. You got the tying run at second base and the go-ahead run at first base. How's it going to unfold?
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And he'll signal for the bullpen. That's going to be it for Jeff Samardzija. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Carlos Stanton now, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Now batting,
Edwin Encarnacion now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now sure would be a good time.
1-1 now to Encarnacion. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Slater is after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Yanks strand a pair. They trail this one 1-0. Nighttime look there at the Chrysler Building, once the world's tallest structure, as we welcome you back to baseball from Yankee Stadium.
Scooter Gennett.
Tommy Kingley enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Swing and a liner. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder.
In now, Kevin Pillar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over and the next guy drives him in.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. No one out with a runner at second. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Encarnacion is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Ball 2 now.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
And the fastball is low and inside as he's got to back up to avoid that one. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yangervis Solarte. A hit in 2 tries so far. Zach Britton enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
First pitch of the at-bat. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward right field. Judge is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this is low, ball 1. Longoria waiting on the 1-0. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Whew, that ball was close. Now right there. Whizzed right by his ear. Matt, they always say chuck and duck. Well, that's an example of it right there.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Stepping in now, number 5. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Oh, that was a big pitch right there. That was a swing count for me. Now the pressure's really mounting. You got the bases loaded in a tight game right here. He's got to deliver. He's got to throw strikes. As a hitter, you know he's got to come to you. All the pressure's on the pitcher right now.
And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Looking to leave him loaded. Another one sent foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Gregorius is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Giants leave him. Will Smith comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 13, Will Smith.
Ready now, Gary Sanchez. He's going to lead things off. In their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
When you're struggling, you'll look for anything. He's been off to a little bit of a cold streak. He didn't hit it hard, but that's a big one to build on.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Time called here as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Has a look, now the pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball with the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
Now foul tip held onto by Posey, and this will go down as a strikeout. Nicely done behind the plate. Striding into the box, Torres.
25.
He flew out in his last at bat.
Your attention, please.
Hoyt will be called upon here to hit with the game on the
Number
line.
51, Luke Voigt.
Liner towards second. The second for one. Back to first, a double play, and with that, the ball game is over.